What's up YouTube, Dials46 here in the new Intrigue Airsoft studio. You like this backdrop? Turned out pretty good, didn't it? Hey, wanted to make a quick video about the Ignite Black Ops M4 Viper from Bear River. Sold at Walmart. This is the electronic blowback $100 Walmart M4 that they're offering. Been getting a lot of comments and concerns and questions even about maybe some newer players experiencing their receivers coming in half and not quite knowing what steps to take to put it back together. So I'm going to take it over to the bench, see if I can replicate what I think you guys are trying to explain, and see if I can't show you the steps to put it back together. I'm also going to show you a few of the ways that I kind of tricked mine out, tweaked it a little bit to make it field ready, skirmishable, and not have to worry about you know, some of the concerns that a cheaper M4 might cause you. So let's take it over to the bench and I'll show you what's going on here, guys. Alright guys, so here we go. Got it on the bench. I put it on a piece of white paper so everything shows up a little more clear and you can kind of get a better idea. First things first, you can tell that I've got this thing wrapped with paracord around here. I always recommend this, especially on a plastic receivered M4, especially a split receiver design, which this isn't made to be a split receiver design. I'll get more into that. It's supposed to be a slide out design similar to classic armies, where the receiver, the top splits this way, the bottom splits that way. But I'll show you, I think, while we're running into these problems. Now the cool thing about putting paracord on it, number one, is you're not running the risk of this receiver splitting in half on you during a game. Number two, if you're cheap and what's the word I'm looking for? Not cheap, but frugal. Yeah, how about that? Now you got yourself a nice single point sling attachment right there. How about that, huh? So, anyways, enough bragging. If you want to paracord yours, you know, it makes me feel a little bit better when I get this thing out in the field. Let's go ahead and take this off real quick. Okay, so I'm going to be kind of rough on this thing. Hopefully I don't break it. But like I said, I'm trying to replicate what I think you guys are running into. So, yeah, okay, I can already see that. If you can see, you pull on this buffer tube a little bit, you see that gap right there between the upper and lower kind of widening out. You see that gap happening right there? See if you can pick that up on camera. So I think what's happening is I really don't want to break it, guys, but I'm fairly certain that's what's going on. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to punch the pins out, okay? Your front pin and your back pin. Pretty standard on any M4, Airsoft M4, and real steel M4. Just took a little flathead, or excuse me, a Phillips screwdriver, punched out those pins real quick. Flip it back over, pull them out. So this is what's happening, guys. See these little tabs here? How, you know, this is how it slides in, okay? Pay attention, this is where, you see that? So it's got this little tab on this side. You can't really pick it up, but you can see the tab on that side as well, okay? These slide into the back of the lower receiver portion, okay? So I think what's happening is you guys are putting a little too much stress on this buffer tube, and that's popping out. You see what I mean? And then you're like, oh, my gun's broke. Oh, Walmart, what a piece of shit. No, it's not, all right? It's just, you know, the tabs, they didn't make them quite long enough. They could have made those another, you know, few centimeters longer, and it would have made it stick a little better. But they didn't, so deal with it, okay? So the way to fix that, again, pop out those receiver pins, okay? Get it flush, make sure you're not pinching your wires. The wires going from the gearbox to the front handguards where the battery's stored. Push it back in there. Done. Alright? No need to jack around with the gearbox, just put it back together. See, I didn't even get that. There we go. Make sure both sides are in. Put those pins back in. And that's it. Now, technically, you don't have to take out that rear pin because there's actually no tab coming down from the upper receiver like you might find in Tokyo Marui's or Tokyo Marui clone type AEGs, you see what I mean? So really, if you want to, you can leave that back pin in. Slide the top into the bottom. Put the pin back in. Done. Done and doner. Maybe. I know I'll make this look easy, guys. Kind of a pro here, alright? It's not going to be as easy for all of you. That's it, okay? Guns put back together. Done deal. Now I will be definitely immediately wrapping this back up with the 550 cord. I kind of recommend it. You know, even a zip tie or something like that. Don't put it through the trigger guard. You don't want to do that. But you know, if you can live with that carry handle on there, get a good piece of 550 cord, wrap it around there twice. You know, knot it up real good, and you'll never run into that problem again, guys. All right. So you knot that up real tight, get that 550 cord real tight. You not only got a 1-point sling attachment, but now you've just made your gun a whole lot stronger and a whole lot more dependable. You're not going to be splitting that receiver apart anymore. Other people ask me about this rail system. It's just a quad rail barrel mount, nothing special. I think you pick these things up for like 15 bucks, maybe even 10 if you do some shopping around. Clamps on any barrel, which is nice. I went ahead and put it on here. I plan on just keeping the handguards. I put an MP5 stock length barrel in there, and that's what you're seeing in that video from that open play skirmish here in Kansas City. It's just an MP5 inner length barrel. So yeah, I might have lost a little bit of range, a little bit of accuracy. Not too much to complain about, but you know, that stock barrel in there, if you're having issues with accuracy like I was, every other shot was veering way off to the right. I don't know if it was a burr in the barrel, you know, just an imperfection in the stock barrel and the production of it, but it was jacking up the BB flight path. So got that barrel out of there, put an MP5 length barrel in, haven't had any problems. It's a quick fix. If you happen to have an extra barrel laying around, swap it out if you're having that issue. If not, you know, invest in an upgraded tight bore barrel. Tight bore barrel is always a great upgrade. I think it's a great gun. You do what I do, tighten it up, don't Hulk smash it. All right, this is a plastic receiver. Take it easy on it. There you go. Hope that helps, guys.